Asteroids, unlocking the untold wealth. We're living at a remarkable time in history, what has been called the final frontier. We looked up to the sky as little ones and saw the twinkle of the stars. Some of us may have even wished upon them as they shot across the sky. It's called space, for lack of a better term, because it's vast, almost incomprehensible, beautiful, mysterious, ominous at times, and even magical. One may say that space is for dreamers and little children, for the nerdy scientists, cosmologists, astrophysicists, and theoreticians. Yet, recent trends indicate some astounding facts. The drum is beating and its resonance is being heard. The beat and cadence have stripped the exploration of space from the hallowed halls of the university, constrained to the blackboard of equations and theory, to the workaday world. Billionaires are lining up, spending their sizable fortunes to create private enterprise to go where no one has gone before. We need to ask ourselves, what motivates them? Why this sudden interest in space? Why are they doing this privately? And a myriad of other questions which, for the sake of brevity, we shall not explore presently. Simply, there is a vast untold wealth beyond our ability to comprehend in near-Earth asteroids, measured, calculated, and determined to be over $700 quintillion. Enough for every human being living today to be worth $100 billion. It's a frontier rush, not unlike ones that have gone before, to be sure. But, and it's a remarkably significant but, based on the OUTERSPACE Treaty of 1967, which has been signed by over 132 countries, no nation, no sovereignty, and nor empire can claim sovereignty of outer space or any celestial body. In other words, space is for everyone, and we individually may claim our right to it. Remember, when all other frontiers were open, sovereignty was first established for the king or queen. And although the discoverer of the wealth may be remembered in history, the value went to the sovereign. Herein lies the most significant change in all history. We have all been given the right to claim space for ourselves and our posterity. The issue revolves around, how does one stake a claim? Where are the records to be kept? And how does one validate that claim? It is interesting to note that over 600,000 asteroids have been identified, valued through what is called spectral analysis, determining the composition, the potential mining attributes with known capabilities today, the distance from the Earth, the orbit, the trajectory, and perigee and apogee of the heavenly body. Enter the new age of blockchain ledgers, an immutable ledger whereby we may be able to store a claim. The blockchain is revolutionary, some say even more so than the internet itself. To think about it in another way, we may ask ourselves a couple of questions. Who owns the internet? And if we had claimed .com addresses in the early 2000s, how much money would we have today? Of course, we could say that the internet is owned by everyone or no one. We could also correctly conjecture, if we had claimed as many .coms as we could have years ago, we would be multi-millionaires today. Concurrently, the most valued companies in the world today are internet-based. Interesting to be sure. There is a confluence of events that will allow us, you and I, to make our claim to space. 1. The OUTERSPACE Treaty clearly defines our right to claim. 2. The advent of blockchain technologies allows us to create an immutable record. And 3. The ability to create a smart contract through the use of cryptocurrency gives us the ability to define and receive compensation in a new currency of space. In the same way that ICANN, a private company that keeps a record of each .com, a BlockClaim obtained through Astercoin will keep your immutable record within the blockchain ecosystem. As millions upon millions of people claim their inalienable rights to space via a BlockClaim, it will ensure that the exploration of space and the untold wealth it portends will be shared by all. But we must claim. If we do not, then someone else will. That is inevitable. Space is our do-over, where wealth and the advantages it affords each of us will be and can be distributed in a more sustainable and equal fashion.